here's a daily chart of Solana. Solana had a big wedge pattern, big consolidation, broke out. We're re-wedging right now. We should break out again into year end to follow that liquidity pattern, banana zone. Ethereum, this is the weekly chart of Ethereum. The weekly chart of Ethereum hasn't yet broken out, but it's very close. So whether we break out this month, which is my hunch, and then maybe retest in the January pullback from liquidity, or we pull back here for a bit and then explode through afterwards. Either way, that chart, that wedge pattern, to me is one of the most powerful patterns in all of crypto and suggests we've got a very big move in Ethereum to come. Next chart, XRP itself, fabulous pattern. Look at wedge after wedge after wedge after wedge. So we're just building another wedge now, ready for the next break higher. So that move is clearly not done. If you look at the weekly chart of XRP, it's a stunner. This massive 7-year wedge is broken. Who knows where this chart goes to? It's very powerful. But then go back to that chart of SUI versus XRP, and it's suggesting that SUI should even outperform this. So that's the perspective I have. Now, it's not always going to be 100% right, but that's how I look at it.
Raoul, a prominent figure in the cryptocurrency and macro investment space, has recently shared his bullish outlook on the crypto market, suggesting that we are on the verge of a significant breakout. His analysis, which he refers to as entering the banana zone, is capturing the attention of investors and enthusiasts alike. The banana zone is Powell's colorful term for a period of explosive growth in the crypto market. This phase is characterized by rapid price appreciation across various cryptocurrencies, often following a period of consolidation. One of the key factors supporting Powell's optimistic view is Bitcoin's recent price action. After reaching an all-time high of approximately $108,000, Bitcoin has been consolidating above $90,000 range. This consolidation below the all-time high is seen as a highly bullish signal for the entire crypto market. It suggests that Bitcoin is building a strong base for its next leg up, which could potentially lead to new record highs. Powell has highlighted several altcoins that he believes are showing promising signs of breakout, such as SUI, a Layer 1 blockchain gaining traction; Dogwifhat, a meme coin that has caught investors' attention; then obviously Ethereum, the leading smart contract platform; Solana, a high-performance blockchain; and XRP, a cryptocurrency focused on cross-border payments. According to Powell, these projects have broken out of their consolidation patterns and are now retesting previous resistance levels, which is often a precursor to further upward movement. The combination of Bitcoin's strong performance, altcoin breakouts, and Powell's positive outlook suggests that the crypto market may be poised for another significant bull run. But that's not all from Raoul Pal, so if you want to listen to all of his views, then make sure to watch the video until the end. And also make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as this helps a lot. Thank you.
Well, in September, we started producing this chart. You already know that I have identified that global liquidity is the driver of crypto assets. And for vast periods of time, they actually just mirror global liquidity. When you get into the speculative blow-off season, it actually tends to decouple to the upside because these are exponential assets. But right now, we're still in the point where they're highly coupled. So in September, we showed this chart and said, the first leg of the banana zone is coming. Cut to today. I mean, that's fucking perfect. I didn't expect that to work as well as that. I mean, that is literally perfect. And that chart suggests that we go somewhere close to 110,000. Maybe we overshoot it, whatever it is, but into the end of the year before we correct. So this is the first phase of the banana zone. Doge just keeps doing the same thing every cycle. It does consolidation, 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 explosion. Consolidation, 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 explosion. The explosion is always the banana zone, and Doge is the strongest characteristic of the banana zone. It's this massive meme that gets the world's attention. It has been going since 2013, and it has been unstoppable. And look at the breakout levels. Now, if we repeat anything like we did the last two banana zone periods, we've got a hell of a ride to come. So Doge is something that I keep a close focus on. And again, once we zoom down to the shorter term time horizon, Doge, and again, this is slightly out of date, this is from yesterday, but Doge is wedging yet again. These wedges are fabulous patterns in bull markets or bear markets, depending which way you're looking at, but they consolidation, the pause that refreshes, next leg higher. So we're expecting any day now, digestion of a little bit of the move we had with Bitcoin going to 104,000, consolidate, then something will break. I don't know what it was. Sui broke yesterday, broke to the upside. Now it's consolidating. Maybe it's Doge tomorrow. And this rolling breakouts is how it happens. Then consolidation. And as people build confidence, we start moving into, okay, bigger correction to come. Doge Bitcoin is like, I think, the most humorous chart in all of humanity. What it's saying is since Doge came out in 2013, it's outperformed Bitcoin by 500%. It's suggesting that Doge is the hardest currency in the known galaxy. Now, if that chart plays out and it breaks that kind of downward sloping wedge or whatever channel, and we go to a new high, I mean, that's telling us something that we can't get our heads around, that Doge is literally a better currency than Bitcoin. And I know that's contentious. I'm just looking at the charts. I find it hilarious. We may be living in a simulation, and it's probably Elon's simulation. Therefore, this works. One of the memes you all know I've got, Smoking Chicken Fish. Smoking Chicken Fish did a perfect rip up and then long-term consolidation, which happens to be a wick-off reaccumulation pattern. We should expect it to go to the top of the range around the sort of 120, 130 level, chop around there for a bit and then explode higher. So, you can use these kind of patterns as well. But again, they're all suggestive that we're in the banana zone, the first leg of the banana zone. Not everything sinks. They come one after the other, off the other. Then we get a big correction. And maybe in that bigger correction, it could be the majors correct and the alts explode higher. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. I don't trade it. And we'll talk about that correction in a bit. Smoking Chicken Fish broke out of the downward sloping wedge pattern as well. So again, just more confirmation. Here's a leverage play on SWI, which is deep book, which is the liquidity layer for SWI. So the more, if you think of like the Jupiter idea, the more activity that happens on SWI, the more deep book is likely to go up. And it's like $180 million right now as an entire value. Now, if we're right about SWI, that it gets into the top 10 and potentially the top 5 in this cycle, well, the liquidity layer is going to be extremely valuable. So, there could potentially, and it's not a recommendation, but it could do a 10x. So this is how I'm saying there are ways of having leverage plays on top. Okay, let's go back to the liquidity story. So the liquidity story here is, oh my God, and I've been sent this chart 1,000 times by people. Oh my God, what happens? Is it all over? Is this the peak? Is this the end? Do we get out now? What happens? Panic, bullshit. Okay, we had exactly the same thing last time Trump was elected. The dollar was strong, rates went up, liquidity contracted, the market had a big rally, which is Bitcoin, and then in January, because of the lag, what we found was a sharp 27% correction in Bitcoin. And then it ripped higher. So much, in fact, that it went up 23x. Now, I'm not expecting that because this was a much earlier cycle. But what we're saying is that correction is not to fear. That correction is just a marker point from phase 1 of the banana zone to phase 2 of the banana zone. Phase 2 of the banana zone usually goes into US tax season, which is like April. Then there's usually a consolidation because people have to sell tokens to pay taxes. And then there's usually phase 3 of the banana zone is the rip into year end.
Even though these updates were posted by him on his channel before the new year started, he is still bullish as per his latest videos and believes all of this is going to play out sooner or later. So, what do you guys think about this? Are we already in banana zone or it has already happened in early 2024? Do let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any latest updates about the financial markets.